It is snowy, windy, and 28 degrees outside, but it's a nice and warm 70 degrees inside here. So the greenhouse is doing its job, and so is this little space heater. Hey puppy, I'm coming bud. Well, it's sunny, but it's snowing. I'm coming out to grab some 10 by 20 trays for the tomatoes and peppers. And it is 28 degrees out here. Real feel 18, so I'm trying not to be out here too long. Come on. Those will do. That's shut. Puppy, that's an indoor toy. Come on. Come on. Welcome back to Whitt Acres. Today we're going to be starting seeds. Round 4 tomatoes and peppers. It's cold outside, but that's not going to keep us from starting seeds today because we're planning ahead for when the weather gets warm. I have a few different varieties that we'll be starting today, so let's just get into it. I have all my seed packs laid out on the tray like I do to get it a little organized. I will be starting 12 of the red cherry large fruited tomatoes. Puppy. What? Is your cousin making noise up there? I'm gardening here in zone 6A, so I'm about 10 weeks out from my last frost date when I plan on planting out the tomatoes and peppers, because you really want the soil to be at least 50 degrees. Better off being 60 degrees planting these out, so you don't really want any chance of frost coming. That's why I'm starting these a lot later than I did last year, because if you remember last season, my tomatoes and peppers were huge before I actually got them into the ground. So I'm trying to get better each year and get better with my timing. Now I just need to fill up these trays and start sowing the seeds. I'm going to be using what I have, which is this Moisture Control Miracle-Gro potting mix, and I'll be mixing it with a bag of vermiculite to lighten it up. Okay, now we can get started on sowing the tomato seeds into the tray. I did end up picking a Carnival blend sweet pepper and a Best Boy hybrid tomato just to have some more going on in here. And I also ended up buying a tree while I was there, but we'll see that in a later video. Now I start my tomatoes and peppers together because not only they are timing together to go out at the same time because they like the warmer soil, but also they are sown in the exact same way. You want to sow them 1/4 inch deep and then backfill. They're really simple, all of them are the same, and I'm just going to go through and sow all these in the way I have them laid out here. I have the red cherry tomato because I have been starting to like the red cherry tomatoes on my bagels and salads and some other things, so I'm going to be growing a dozen of those. I'm also going to have a dozen San Marzano tomatoes because these are good for salsa and sauces that I'm going to probably try and make this summer. And we have the Brandywine tomato, which is known for its good slicing tomato for sandwiches and other things. But then I have the Brad's Atomic grape and the blueberries tomato just for snacking and flavor. I did end up liking the blueberries and some of the Brad's Atomic grapes last year. They weren't all the same, and some of them I didn't pick at the right ripeness. Then we have the green grape tomato, which I think this one was good if you picked it at the right ripeness. And then I'm going to try these tomatillos again this year because they didn't do too well last year. I only got one purple tomatillo, I believe, and it did taste good, but I wanted to try these again. I'm going to be growing both those, the pineapple and the purple tomatillos. And then I have a few seeds of the geranium kiss tomato, so I'll be sowing probably 3 of those. And then just for snacking, a patio container. And then the Ace 55 is going to be the other 3 in the count there. They're a very large cherry tomato, so it can also be used for slicing as well. I also have 2 tomatoes that I tried to grow last year but didn't get any to the table. The white tomasol and the pineapple tomato from Baker Creek. So I'll be sowing 3 each of those. The super beefsteak's going to get a 6-pack to be a slicing tomato and used in dinners and whatnot. And then I have the California Wonder. I'm going to have a dozen of those because we go through a lot of bell peppers. So I've also got the sweet pepper carnival blend to sow another dozen of varied colors of bell pepper. I picked up a Best Boy hybrid tomato that I'm going to sow 6 of just to have a different variety of tomato for slicing and dinner. And then I have a couple hot peppers here. The Ring of Fire Cayenne I'll do 6 of, and the jalapeno early I'm going to do 6 of as well, just for some seasonings and have some hot peppers. I also have the sweet banana pepper. We do like these, and I might do some canning of the sweet banana, so I want to have at least 6 of these going to get a good harvest. And then I'll probably do 12 of the Cracker Jack marigolds just to get some flowers started early right now. They all get sown a 1/4 inch deep, and it makes it really simple to sow them all at the same time. So I'm going to sow all these and get the plant markers out. Also trying to get the food forest finished covered with a new layer of wood chips all the way around. I only have a little bit left to do here, and I think that pile will be enough to do it. And then we're ready to start growing some things out here in the food forest. We already have some berries from last year waking up again, which is awesome to see. So my other rounds of plants are out here in the greenhouse, and we have had the cold spell that's been going down to single digits in the real feel, teens in the actual temperature. I just have this little space heater going out here, and it is doing enough for this plastic box. I did have some casualties. The pak choi died off because it was real young and tender, but my basil's still alive. A lot of the herbs are still alive. My artichoke and my fennel are doing really good. I have a few of the Copenhagen and the Danish cabbage still alive, and a lot that did not survive. The onions are having no problem with the temperatures at all. I do not have any germination yet on the flowers, although some of those cells are looking dry. I need to get some water sprayed on those. And then I have the coneflower that is super moist. Might actually leave the cover off that one for a little bit, let it dry out a hair. Nothing with the snapdragons yet. You can see in there, and I don't see anything going on with them yet. So hopefully these aren't drying out or freezing, but it'll take some time to tell because they do take a while to germinate. That's why I'm starting these flower seeds early, because they take longer to germinate than the others. I do not have plant tags right now. I'm gonna have to go out and pick some up, so I'm just going to put them in here on the heat mats. seedling heat mats to get some warmth on the soil and let them germinate. The soil is fully moist, and they should be good like this for the next 24 hours to 48 hours while they start to germinate. And then I might come in here and mist the top of the soil and keep it wet until I see them start to sprout, and then I'll go ahead and turn on the LED grow lights. Once they all sprout up, I'll take them off the heat mat and let them grow up until they have their first true leaves, and then I'll probably transfer them out into the greenhouse. Hey baby guppies. These are little baby fish. Little baby fish. That's all for this one. If you want to see the property come together for this new growing season, go ahead and subscribe down below. I post pretty much every other day, sometimes just once a week, but I get the content out whenever I have something to put out. If you don't see me posting on this channel, go ahead and check out my other channels in the description below. I might be posting on those. Go ahead and subscribe to all my channels and you'll be able to see all the content coming out from Whitt Acres. You can see me and Echo on the next one. Thanks for watching.